All right, y'all. Asian business owners stunned as customers walk away. Black boycott gains momentum. Look, we about to get straight into this video, but first I need y'all to, you know what I'm saying? I need that, bro. I need that. I hope everybody had a happy Father's Day, and I hope y'all spent some money with a black-owned business on Juneteenth. I hope you did that. Let's get into it.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm serious about this shit. I'm not spending another.
I'm going to apologize, but not in the way that you think. And we're going to talk about these Natasha dolls for maximum engagement also. This clip misrepresents the black population. I found about as many influencers supported the boycott as opposed it.
No, it was no.
Please explain to me how we're going to fight racism with racism.
Oh, no, why? But even this is not right. Let me show you. If we assume 1 million black people support a boycott and 1 million black people oppose a boycott, we are forgetting about all the people who do not give a fuck. How many black people are touching grass? How many black people have a real job? Let me give you another outrageous example.
How can I help you?
I'd like to place an order.
Pick up order, what would you like?
Pick up order.
Look at this racist piece of shit. And there's 3,500 likes on this.
A large order of Fleen's Howard chicken, garlic fried shrimp. The garlic shrimp? Yes. Yes, of course.
But this influencer and 7,000 other people found this distasteful. But we have to remember, how many do not give a fuck? The don't give a fuck population is undefeated. Whenever you see something super offensive, you have to think about this pie chart. How many people actually don't give a fuck? Let's do another clip.
Talking about I'm trying to get girls. Bro, it's not the topic here, bro. You a black man. They gonna see you as a monkey. I mean, not even like... not even...
This is the population of Japanese people that say racist stuff about black people on Twitter. And this is the population of Japanese people that are DTF with black people. And this is the population of Japanese people who say racist stuff about black people on Twitter and are down to fuck. So when you see engagement bait like this, you have to think about what this pie chart looks like. Now, how many Chinese people do you think are opposed to Natasha dolls? And how many do you think do not give a fuck about Natasha dolls? Follow me because I'm going to make a video about how the 1350 narrative is stupid when you look at it with pie charts.
Get your fucking head out of your ass for 1 second, okay? All Asian people could agree with me on this one. Is that you are upset with one Asian person and the rest of the one that looks like him get punished for it. That's the questions.
It almost sound like black people, bro. Straight up, we seem to get bunched in with that one that made the news, that one that made the headlines, center front page news. He did something bad, now we all bad. Damn, it kind of don't feel good, huh? It don't feel good when it happens to you, bro. That sucks, man. One action of one person, now you getting blanket stated as a group. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Because I remember when that crazy dude did that to the white girl on the train. He stabbed her to death. I remember that. It was all black people are bad right after, bro. It was all black people are bad.
We're asking. It's not because, oh my God, we're losing a business that you're not going to stop with us. No. The question is, why do you punish people that look like Chow? That's it. Because we asked that questions, you went into, oh, so the boy was innocent. No, we're not saying that we're not grieving for the loss of Cyrus. We're not saying that we're agreeing with Chow. We're not arguing about anything in that matter. But we're asking, if you're not happy with Chow, go punish Chow. Why do you targeting collectively because we look alike? What? And because we asked that, you think that we're okay with shop owner to kill a young innocent man? Now, that's projection, sweetheart. That's not coming from me. I grieve and I feel mourn the loss of a life. Okay? No life should be lost. That's it. I'm not arguing about that. I'm saying Asian people out here are asking, why do we get punished? Because you're not happy with one person that looks like us. And since you're not gonna get it, I assume that because you're operating through the emotion, okay? It's high right now, I get it. Let me cradle you for 1 second, okay? So here we go. Imagine this, okay? There's a family, okay? Mom, dad, and 5 children. 4 live out of state, in school or whatever, live their life. A youngest one live with parents. All 5 of them get access to support funding from the parents. One day, the youngest one stole dad's watch and sold it. Dad found out, got upset. He freezed all the bank account. And then other children call and say, what's up with the bank account? I can't access. And dad say, well, I'm upset with your brother. He stole my watch. And now the children, the 4 children are asking, okay, our younger brother steal your watch. We had nothing to do with it. But why we're prevent from accessing to the fund? Because the older kids asked that question, Dad immediately went into, oh, so you agree that your brother has the right to steal my watch and sell it? That's not what they say. They said, why is it one person's actions affecting us? That's the whole point here.
Yeah, she thought she ate with that one, bro. You ain't eat with that, bro. I'm telling you, black folks have been used to this the entire time we've been in this country, bro. Like, the whole world thinks that we're gangbangers and thugs and criminals and shit, when a small percentage of black people are actually incarcerated and have felonies, right? Most of us are just working hard, paying our taxes, taking care of our kids and things of that nature. But when y'all put out propaganda, we all get bunched into the same group. So it's like, it's falling on deaf ears. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If any group of people knows how it feels to be blamed for the actions of others, it's black people. If it's any group of people who knows what it feels like to be discriminated against or just made out to be the villain, it's black people. So, man, nah, bro. Nah. You ain't eat with this one.
Y'all, so come with me as I visit this black-owned nail salon in the East Aurora area. As you all know, if you've been following my journey, I totally dislike sitting in a nail salon. Just due to the nature of my business, I'm always on the go. I don't have the time. So my past experience in black nail salons is I've been waiting far too long, and so that's why I've just never sought out any. In 1 mile, turn right on North Eola Road. At the height of everything that's going on, and then the Asian guy, and I'll post his video so you can see it, like daring us to stop patronizing their businesses.
I love when a black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do.
I'm just gonna give him what he asked for. And so, come with me. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Talk to you soon.
All right, y'all, here we are. We pulled up. The place was very easy to find, more than enough parking. I was greeted at the door, friendly attitude. The aesthetic was on point. The place was clean. My services was done by Miss Whitney herself, which is the owner. You guys, they had libations, which I did not get a chance to indulge, but I will most definitely be back. I love everything about her vibe, her energy. It was all on point. I loved my gel builder for my manicure. I loved my pedicure.
And they doing the feet?
I cannot wait to book my next appointment. And you all make sure that you go and check out this beautiful black woman and her black-owned business right there in Aurora, Illinois area.
I might get canceled for this, but I don't really care because I don't have a LinkedIn for you to find me. This message is for all the large Asian creators that support Asian businesses being boycotted. Now we're all catching strays for Rick Chow. Like the discourse I've seen of Asian creators saying that we deserve to get boycotted are the same creators that attended those rallies and have continuously spoken up about Stop Asian Hate. Like, did you guys really care about what was happening, or did you use that as an opportunity to gain clout and followers? Because what I'm seeing is the same creators that use our rally and many other Stop Asian Hate rallies are now saying boycott Asian businesses as if they were not key players in the Stop Asian Hate movement. So yeah, fuck all y'all, because I see right through your bullshit.
What?
I don't care what race you are. You cannot police one community on how they should spend their dollars and who they should spend their dollars with. Now, with that being said, it seemed like these Asian businesses, this Asian relationship in Black American communities is very predatorial and it's not transactional, because if you go to a Koreatown, if you go to a Japanese town, if you go to a Chinatown, there's no Black American businesses in those areas or that community. And we could go on in any other community, a Ethiopian district, a African town. They have African towns. There is no Black American businesses in none of these sections, right? But you have their businesses all throughout Black American communities. So once again, this seems like a very predatorial relationship. She goes on to say, well, you know, these businesses was the ones that funded to stop the Asian hate movement. No, indirectly, whether Black Americans was out there protesting side by side with Asians or not, your Black American dollars funded this Stop the Asian Hate movement. Yeah, because that's where they got the money from. Remember, their businesses is in Black American communities, but Black American businesses are not in their communities or any other bodies' communities. So for you to sit up here and try to indirectly say, well, you know, people saying they're not going to support Asian businesses. No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying that they're not going to support Asian businesses in Black American communities. And plus, all the products they have in the Black American communities is poison, right? You're not setting up no Whole Foods or Trader Joe's in Black American communities. You're selling fried chicken. If I want to get a heart attack or high cholesterol, I'd rather buy my fried chicken from a Black American person. I'm sorry, that's who originated it, right? If I want to buy some liquor, some hen dog, I'd rather buy the poison from the Black American. So it's not like they're providing any health equity in the Black community. All this stuff is poison, right? But yeah, once again, you can't police how one community spends their dollars. And if they don't want to shop with you, they don't have to shop with you, right? And this is not a transactional relationship. This seems predatorial.
The Asian community.
Hey, he said a lot right there. He definitely said a lot right there, man, because though, let's be real, bro. All of the Asian-owned businesses that are in Black communities are usually fried chicken spots, Asian food spots, seafood spots, liquor stores, maybe a laundromat here and there, or a washateria. Come on, man. All of that stuff is economically messing up the community, because guess what? If you were to buy a piece of property that used to have a dry cleaner on it, man, you got to go spend some real money to make sure that that place has been, I don't know the word for it, but it's a factor of the government that you have to go through to make sure that it's environmentally correct for you to go and do whatever it is you want to do. If you try to go and buy an old gas station, you have to go and get that inspected, because there's gas containers underneath the ground and they may have to be removed if you found out that this vacant piece of land used to be a gas station. And a lot of Asian people have owned gas stations. So everything he just said was definitely true. And if we're going to go buy poison from somebody's shit, you might as well go buy it from your own people. If we gonna be real.
He was on TikTok who was saying ridiculous stuff about how you use TikTok and that's made by China and blah, blah, blah. Listen, we're not boycotting China. We're not boycotting the continent of Asia. We thought the American was implied. See, the problem is that you think that we're talking about the whole continent of Asia. No, we're talking about Asian Americans. Y'all are here. Asian Americans here. We don't care about what's going on over there in China. They seem to be cool over there for right now, but over here is what we're boycotting. I thought one of y'all stereotypes is that y'all supposed to be great thinkers and stuff. And like, put the thinking cap on for a second. Y'all tell us that you're all not the same, but for some reason, when y'all talk about anti-blackness within the Asian community, you can't seem to pinpoint one Asian community that doesn't show any anti-blackness. I don't care if it's a Filipino store, if it's a Korean store, if it's a Japanese store, if it's a Chinese store. It doesn't matter what part of Asia kind of store that I'm walking into. Y'all all treat us like we're the same. Name me a type of Asian that doesn't do that. And to top things off, to try to tell us that our money doesn't mean anything to y'all, that you don't need us. Okay, try being a little stereotypical and start doing the math, because it ain't mathing.
I am speaking specifically.
Hey, that last part he just said.
That our money doesn't mean anything. Type of Asian that doesn't do that. And to top things off, to try to tell us that our money doesn't mean anything to y'all, that you don't need us. Okay, try being a little stereotypical and start doing the math.
That money doesn't mean anything to them is bullshit, because I live in a predominantly Black part of town, and most of my life, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4 years, I lived around nothing but my own kind. And when I go into those stores that are Asian owned, you don't see no white people patronizing those spots. Every once in a while, a white person will come through, and that's because he either works in the area around with a lot of Black coworkers and they bought him over there and put him on game. But man, nah, people from Lakeview are not going on St. Bernard to go get a chicken, a 10-piece chicken wing from Manchu. That's just, I've never seen that a day in my life. I've never seen them go inside of the Manchu on St. Bernard. I never seen them go in Reed Seafood in the East. I never seen them in Cajuns like talking about it, bro. Every once in a while, every blue moon you'll see it. It's Black people keeping y'all in business. So yeah, you can't say that our money don't mean nothing to you. That's a damn lie. We know that's a lie.
Like, anti-blackness does not exist in our community, as if it's not a problem, because it is. We see it in the stereotypes that get repeated in our homes, in the way some people talk about black communities, the excuses people make when black people are harmed, and in the silence that follows when accountability is needed. The response for some Asian Americans for the killing of Cyrus Carmack Belton has been deeply disappointing. Instead of centering a 14-year-old black child who lost his life, some people rushed to defend Rick Chow, justify the shooting, or shift blame onto Cyrus himself. That should disturb all of us. We cannot keep demanding solidarity from other communities when anti-blackness within our own community goes unchallenged. We cannot talk about the racism Asian Americans face while refusing to acknowledge prejudice that exists in our own families and social circles. The model minority myth has convinced some Asian Americans that proximity to whiteness will protect us. It will not. That myth was created to divide communities of color and to encourage us to see ourselves as separate from the struggles of black Americans. When we buy into that mentality, we become participants in a system that harms all of us. Accountability is not anti-Asian. Calling out anti-blackness is not anti-Asian. Using to excuse harmful behavior because the person involved is Asian is not anti-Asian. It is the bare minimum. If we are serious about justice, then we need to be willing to confront uncomfortable truths about our own community. That means challenging anti-black comments when we hear them. That means rejecting stereotypes. That means listening when black people tell us about their experiences. And that means recognizing that solidarity is a commitment. It is not a slogan that you wear, that you can just slap on whatever you want. Cyrus Carmack Belton deserved to grow up. He deserved to be safe. He deserved better than the assumptions and the fears that ended his life. As Asian Americans, we have a responsibility to confront anti-blackness wherever it exists, including within our community. This is why.
Hey, bro, she said as Asian American. I just can't help but think about Officer Tatum. He was like, yeah, I'm American first before I'm black, when he was talking to Isaiah. No, not Isaiah. He was talking to Gary Chambers. And I said, bro, this dude a clown, bro. Even Asian people understand they're Asian American, Nigerian American, and Mexican American. Come on, bro. Let's be fucking for real, dog. But anyways, I'll be highly suspicious of any person who isn't black and they come from anywhere other than, like, let's say here. If they from, India, if they're from China, Japan, Korea, there's always some anti-blackness there. Most of them do have caste system. Matter of fact, in most Asian countries, I think women who are fairer skinned are more desirable. In fact, some of them make sure that they don't even spend too much time outside in the sun because they don't want to get darker. Because darker makes it look like you've been lower class, meaning you were working outside, meaning you don't come from money. If you were doing hard labor, you're not a soft girl. You're not pristine. You're not classy. And it all boils down to having lighter skin. Come on, man. There's anti-blackness all over the world, bro. So for them to get up here and be like, some Asian people are not like racist, that's a damn lie. Y'all tell y'all kids not to date black people, not to affiliate with black people. And y'all really, really try to assimilate with white culture more than anything. So much so that y'all will give an Asian child the name John. You literally will just say, hey man, here's my culture in exchange for white assimilation. Real talk. Anytime you see a Chinese person or a black person from like Africa, let's say he's Nigerian, he got a name like Mark, man, his parents was already like, yo, listen, bro, we need you to fit in with these white folks. Let's be real. Black people too.
Anti-blackness. We're
black owned. Because I just went to the beauty supply store and I went to a black owned one. It's called Apex Beauty Supply. It's in Camp Spring, Maryland. Go support them. The lady was so helpful, so nice, told me how to do, what to do, where to go. The supplies is fully in stock. They got a rewards program and everything. Oh, wow. Like, go support our local black owned businesses. I know we have all seen at this point that Asian man's video talking about y'all can't own businesses in your own area and that's why you need to come through us. And but I don't need to come through you. Apex right here. And I'm gonna start supporting my people. I go to a black owned gym with black owned trainers. I go to a black owned nail tech. I go to a black owned beauty supply store. What else? I'm cooking my food in my black owned kitchen. Ain't gonna shit on me and let me sit around and keep playing in my face. Oh no. And the other stores were open, and yet maybe the store was slightly bigger. Everybody knows BSW's big as hell, but that's okay because they still had exactly what I needed here. Shop black owned. Solani for life. Peace.
And so what if black people are boycotting Asian businesses?
If that's what it takes to wake our community up.
Gia, you are very critical of Asians, and when you talk this way about our people, all you're doing is creating division. I've seen your videos about the Cyrus Rickshaw situation. I don't disagree with your stance there. It was a tragic loss of life. There is anti-blackness within our community. I just don't think you need to imply that we deserve to be boycotted. Like, yeah, go ahead. Wake our community up. Who are you referring to exactly? Maybe you should clear that up. You are telling the black community it is okay to generalize all of us, and the ones who are speaking out against it right now, I'm watching them get bullied by their own peers, and I can only imagine that you are partially responsible. Because hey look, an Asian said it was okay. Do you know that woman?
If you come to New York, yo, you gotta order 4 chicken wings and pork fried rice.
This woman, all she's doing is telling the world how good this Asian restaurant is. And look at these comments. This is ridiculous. Like, since when are we the boot? Us, Asians in this country? The boot. Does this woman who made the chicken wings...
Man, he's being disingenuous, though, because we already know that a lot of them know that they got let's be real, a special privilege. Shit, y'all even had a hate bill passed for y'all. Man, blacks ain't never had that, and we got way more documented terroristic attacks amongst us than y'all do. That's a damn fact. But because it was heightened during COVID and all of that kind of stuff, y'all had a bill passed. But bro, historically, man, if any group of people in America need a hate crime bill, it's black folks, man. People just messed over us, bombing churches, schools, hosing us down, lynching us, you know, things of that nature. So yeah, bro, don't try to play the victim versus victim game with black folks, bro. We gonna win that in this country every single time. So nah, you can't. He's trying to erase things that happen and trying to make it seem like it's the same or it's equivalent to what nah, bro, I ain't buying this shit.
Does she need a wake-up call?
We're calling all of the Asian takeout places, replacing a big ass, fat ass.
Now, I don't want to be a hypocrite and generalize the black community. I know these cases are outliers, and most black people want this boycott so that they can circulate their money back into their own community, as they should. And I'm seeing stuff like this on my FYP too. Clearly, a lot of black people are wanting to support their own people, which is good, but clearly there are some who are doing things for revenge. And I can't help but feel like people like you enable that. Now, yes, it's more the black community's responsibility to address these people than it is ours, but my point is, you are not helping. This guy is a complete dunce and does not speak for me, yet I honestly feel like you validate his existence. You give his words power. You guys have similar energy, actually.
Please do.
So what?
I'm really wondering where you're coming from deep down. Do you really think that we are so much more capable than black people of taking economic hits, that you can just throw all Asian businesses under the bus like this? I don't know where you grew up, but I grew up in New York, and a lot of Asians in New York do not grow up financially privileged, whether they're East Asian, South Asian, Southeast Asian. Do you think those people are anti-black and need to wake up? I honestly feel like they don't have the time to be anti-anybody. They're trying to just make it.
I saw a video on TikTok.
Oh, I think you're the first one to come up and say that.
The black and Asian communities, we are running through a lot of the same hurdles. But the way you talk about us, honestly, it sounds like you have the Asian version of white guilt. And I hate to use that term, but we got to call it something. And I'll be honest, that video of yours about Jeffrey's Island and how they viewed Asians as more desirable than blacks, the one that you deleted without addressing any of the black creators that called you out, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you. I have a lot of respect for you and other Asian creators on this app. I think we all have a place here, more or less. But this time, I cannot sit idly by while you get on here and minimize our life experiences and our people. Anti-blackness does exist within our community. It's good that you call it out. But if you continue to talk without nuance and with such anger, all you're going to do is set yourself up as quote unquote one of the good ones, which is such a divisive, harmful, and unnecessary thing to be. I hope you understand that.
All right, real quick, to the Asian businesses that are getting upset because y'all decided to challenge black people to boycott y'all, did you really think that was gonna work out? No. I really think about it. We boycotted one of our very own. Y'all remember Daniel Caesar, right? No? Exactly. That man said, I do not want black people listening to my music. Black people was like, bet. One thing you do not want to challenge a black person to do is be petty, because we are some of the pettiest people, if not the pettiest people on the face of the earth. And And what's even crazy, y'all set up Chinatown and all that other stuff near black neighborhoods because nobody else wanted to have y'all around. You know who accepted y'all with open arms? Black folks. You know the main ones going to your liquor stores, corner stores, restaurants, laundromats, hair stores, etc. Black people. But you don't want our business there? It's all good. We'll take our black business somewhere else. It's all good. Y'all got to unify and make Chinatown here and there. But now that black people have a little bit more power, a little bit more rights, how about we start Black Wall Street back up?
Hey, bro, that'll be a wonderful idea. That would be great, man. The only thing is I would be worried about is that, like, how long before they come and destroy it or flood it or bomb it, set it on fire, you know, something, bro. Historically, that's what has happened every single time. There was something as recent as 2003 or 2004 of them trying to basically create like another black community, Wall Street, and some white people came over there and messed over it, bro. Real talk. But it is a great idea. You should always try. You should never just give in and lay down and throw in the towel. Hell no, keep fighting. But bro, I'm just saying, just know you got to pick up arms and protect yourself some kind of way. Because dog, if history is an indicator of the future, then shit, that's what's gonna happen, bro. But look, man, I ain't got nothing against Asian people, bro. Because the ones that I know really showed me love. But dog, I ain't gonna sit up and act like I ain't seen the bullshit on the internet before. Asian store owners profiling black folks, using slurs, derogatory words towards us, just being plain old disrespectful. I've seen it. I just never experienced it myself. But if I go to a spot and I know this happened there, I won't go there no more. It's really just that simple with me. But guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.